Have you ever wondered how the internet works? Have you ever wondered how engineers design, build, and test all of the infrastructure to support it? Have you ever wanted to get home from work and sit down and relax by doing all of that in a game? Then Tunnet is just for you, and let's dive right in. First, we wake up. We learn to talk by pressing shift when we're called on the radio. We become a wage slave and learn about capitalism. Then we break the bonds on our corporate overlords by buying equipment from them so we can do more work for them. Ah, you got me again, capitalist pigs. We collect these manual pages that inform us of how networks work, and we use our newly bought equipment to make our first network, a direct connection. We have these packets, so if we press R we can pause the network, and we have from 000 to 0001 contribute to science. So we continue, it comes along, boom. We should try to connect more. And you can see that packet isn't meant for it. So if we go look at this real quick, you can see 0003 and 0002. Their packets just hit the endpoint and then bounced back. This is called a direct connection. In this configuration, the mainframe generates packets, and since it's directly connected to the endpoint, the packets just travel there, and if applicable, a response is generated and sent back to the mainframe. As a reward for doing good work, we unlock more items that we can buy from the company. This does mean that all the money we've generated so far goes straight back to corporate. But let's not worry about things like being paid in script and its ease of exploitability. Let's see what we unlocked. And it looks like it's a hub. To create the direct connection, we used relays that have two ports that pass packets directly through them. A hub has three ports, and packets are routed in a circular pattern through them. This allows us to connect more computers to the same network and earn more money from our corporate overlords. Let's go install one now. Get rid of this relay, and we can put in a hub. And you know what, let's just go ahead and, oh, that's probably fine. Let's not worry about it. So come over here and put in our relays, and now we have this connected. And before too long, whoop, there we go. We're now generating credits from both of these. Tickets that aren't for either endpoint will just bounce off the endpoints, and when they come here, they'll go back into the mainframe. And I believe this is referred to as a loop network. In a loop network, each packet comes from the mainframe, goes into a hub, and is sent to the first endpoint. When the packet returns, it's sent out of the other side of the hub towards the rest of the network. This can string together any number of endpoints. However, each packet has to visit every endpoint until it reaches its destination. This is less than ideal, but it will work for now. Now, neither of these endpoints are generating reply signals. This is because they're just kind of the basic intro ones. We'll get into more complex communication as the game goes on. You can also see that we have peers listed here, 0001 and 0002, which is the two endpoints that we're connected to, and it basically just means that it was able to send a packet addressed to those endpoints, and the packets reach the endpoints. So that is a basic setup, and now we can go check out what we got from the store. Now that we've connected both available endpoints in the lab to the mainframe, we've unlocked the radar and the drill. The radar lets us scan for endpoints and directs us towards them. The drill lets us dig out tunnels. We need the radar because we work for some majorly disorganized capitalists, and we need the drill because we work for underground capitalists. And that concludes our brief introduction to Tunnet. This was a fairly short video today, but I aim to release a series based on this game, exploring how it blends learning at a high level about networks with the lore and exploration components. Also, if you open the pause screen, you can see our network's bandwidth compared to other players, and I've always wanted a reason to get my network at the top. So stick around and give me a follow if you're interested in learning a little bit more about network structures and spooky tunnels. For a bit of background, I'm mainly doing this as a refresher of my video editing skills, so they don't get even rustier than they already have. In addition, I currently work as an engineer that deals with networks on a daily basis, and am building several personal projects dealing with LAN and WAN networks in my spare time. Working on videos like this helps me keep my interest high in studying for CompTIA certifications, which then directly helps me in my personal and professional projects. So if you've stuck around for this long, thank you. Leave a like or a hate comment, and I'll see you in the next one.